Like, eBay's not been good for it at the moment.
Yeah.
But when you go on other websites, it's just like really inconsistent.
So what are they going at the moment? £40, I think the minimum was. I saw. Yeah. Pretty cheap.
But the problem is, I think what the game really needs to learn is how to stop being a freaking money game. And Konami really freaking needs to learn about jacking up rarities and per set. Because 8 secrets per set is ridiculous. Isn't it, though? It's so stupid.
Yeah. But that doesn't really affect the list in a way, does it? So...
No, it affects their income, though. Because this list is just a... Okay, let's...
Mockery, in a way?
Let's just ban stuff that is from older set so people buy our product.
They've literally... The way it is, like, they should
have banned... half of the stuff is short printed, so...
They should have banned more, but the way it is that plants are dead, pretty much. I mean, you can run them if you want, but without Spore and without Glower Bob and without Trish, that has hindered them a lot. But at the same time, they're bringing quite a few decks back. I mean, they brought Chia and Smoke Signal back up to 2. That's helped Sam's definitely.
But the thing is, there's only like 2 efficient Synchro decks now.
Karakuri and Sam, yeah. That's about it.
You could kind of say, like, Egg Saber, but who plays Egg Saber now?
Yeah, or Scrap in that case, but they'll get slaughtered. Which kind of annoys me because I like them, but there you go.
It's just... awkward big lipped alligator moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that. It's probably like no one anymore. Oh, fuck's sake. Where is my phone?
It's on you.
Oh, crap. But yeah, I think this ban list has a very violent reaction, hasn't it?
Not many people are pleased with it. To be honest, I'm okay with it, but at the same time, I'm upset. I'm glad because they obviously haven't hit... Okay, I haven't even done this review by myself now, but...
Sorry, just see what it was.
Yeah, I'm happy that they've, not hit rabbits at all, because obviously I'm running it, and after considering what I did to get hold of it, like, money and trading-wise, I'm quite happy. But at the same time, I'm a little annoyed that they didn't hit as much as that, because obviously when we first saw the list, I was a little unsure. Obviously I saw the One Piece scenes, but that pretty much confirmed it. Once it was confirmed, I was just thinking, nah, there's got to be more to this. That's got to be one page. There's got to be more to this than just that. It's the fact that nothing actually was brought off the list. Nothing that originally came on was actually taken off the list. I mean, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Black Luster, Soldier Envoy, the Beginning, they've all stayed on, which has really surprised me. And there's also the fact that no wine, Dino Rabbit wasn't touched, Windups weren't touched, Insectors weren't touched. Like, people are saying that Insectors flip, but they can be played well. I mean, Hornet and Dragonfly, I'm honestly surprised weren't touched, because those are basically the main essentials of the deck.
Dragonfly really needs to be semi-limited.
That will, I reckon, in the next list, if they do well, will go down to 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go as well as people say, because they are very flawed. Like,
they are
Shadow Imprisoning Merit just fucking rapes them.
It does, they are hindered, but at the same time, any deck's easy to counter, isn't it? I mean, Dino Rabbit, Rivalry of Warlords, Gonza match, you've got them. And whereas with Windup, it's exactly the same.
But the problem is, it's a very inconsistent defense, because you need to, like, freaking draw it. And out of 40 cards, like, are you going to draw it? Yeah. So it rides on 2 cards being in your deck, or 3.
You just got to hope that you got the cards necessary for it, haven't you?
Oh god, I hate Insectors. It's just
you run them?
I run them, but it's a very cheap deck. As in, it's just...
Well, they're not now with Hornets going up in price.
No, cheap deck as in very cheap. As in victory costs and clearing your field. It basically says F you to your opponent and stops them dead. I kind of want to, like, clash with my opponent's monsters.
The one problem I have with the list, though, is that everyone's like going on like it's a really, really, really bad list, and obviously then there's the fear that people are going to be going on to play other stuff like leave it for a while.
Vanguard.
Yeah, pretty much Vanguard Magic. Go on.
Vanguard.
But
Oh,
it's not that bad. I mean, yeah, everyone's saying that. Like I've
don't know,
said recently that wind-ups are going to dominate, but I don't agree with that. I mean, in one review that I saw, one guy said there will be at least 10 decks that will fight for top tier if played right, and some of those, if I think off the top of my head, yes, Wind-Up, Insector, Dino Rabbit, the new Dragon Swarm which is coming out. With Luminia and the Light Rays coming out, I reckon Light Swarm Twilight may actually be able to come back, but it all depends on how this format works out in a way. But definitely wind-ups are not... Wind-ups may, but there's no guarantee they're going to dominate, so there's no need to fear or anything.
I think, though, the major point of this ban list is, though, the community really needs to change their ways, because, you know...
Everyone's just basically fearing it.
We get these high-value cards, but why is it caused? It's because people overhype the product.
Yeah.
And go batshit crazy for it, and jack up the value. Where they should just wait a bit, you know, have a bit of patience, and ignore it. And then Konami just be like, oh shit, people aren't really biting at this. Like, kind of like the Tour Bus effect, in which not many people are like, yeah, this card's amazing. And it's so obvious, because it's not really short printed.
It's not a short printed card, but everyone...
But when you get to stuff like Tour Guide, and Maxi, and Steel Swarm Roach, for example.
Which are expensive as heck, yeah.
No, which you can tell are short prints. Because when you're in a card shop and people open up 12 boxes and only one Steel Swarm Roach is pulled.
Yeah, that happened in
laughable.
our club or something. Like, I think only one's been pulled on the opening day, because I was there. We had something like
It's was like 40 boxes.
14 boxes or something during the first week, and we've had, I don't know how many sold. We've had one Steel Swarm Roach pulled from the thing, and I was there when it was pulled, and that was just absolutely ridiculous. 16.
Yeah, we should end it.
Went a bit off topic, but still at the same time.
Went a bit off big lips. So that is a ban list. Come what you think of it.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered, but I mean... Yes, they should have hit more, and I'm a little annoyed about that, but at the same time, it doesn't really affect me in a way, aside from possibly Trish in a deck, but it's all about your own opinion, but people shouldn't be defeatist and just say, oh my god, I'm going to go off to another game. I mean, yes, the ban list is crap, but just work your way around it. I mean, it happens every year or something like that. I think...
Personally, though, to be honest, I would not like defeat but I'd say... Yeah, play another game. Come back in 6 months, you know.
Nah, because that way you'll be out of the game for too long, and obviously the new sets will be out, and you'll be...
But it's good to have a break.
It'll be good to have a break, but not play another game and come back, because that way you'll be out of the game. So we've had so many people like be really good players, then quit for a while, come back, and then do poorly because they've been out of the game for so long that they're not able to keep up with it.
I think the problem is though as well is with the community. This kind of like resentment for Konami has been brewing for a long time, and this has just spearheaded it. So people are like going petition crazy and just going a bit overkill, and people just need to remember that it's a game. And sometimes when you get a bit crazy about something, you just drop off the radar for a bit, come back in like 6 months, you know, just play it cool.
Yeah.
I'm personally playing like 3 different games anyway. I play Magic, Vanguard, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's good to have a break sometimes, because like, to be honest, what sets have we got coming out? It's like Galactic Overlord. Wow.
Galactic Overlord, Epic Dawn.
Photo Glide. I really want it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because we've got Epic Dawn, we've got the Hidden Arsenal 5 special pack. Why the heck anyone would want that, I don't have a flipping clue. I can't believe they brought Veronica in that.
Super Veronica, great.
Super Veronica, I'm really ticked off about that. And obviously we've got the Utopia Order of Chaos one that's coming out, that's got Super Vader in, that'll be quite popular. And obviously we've got Galactic Overlord coming out. So we've got some good stuff to look forward to. Aside from Hidden Arsenal 5, that can go and die.
I'm just not faffed until like frigging Epic Dawn, because I don't care.
The only stuff I need out of those is Fiendish
Like
Chain.
even Return of the Duelist looks pretty fucking shit, to be honest.
I've seen the preview card. It's not that good. I can't. It's called
It's bollocks.
Hero
Excalibur.
Excalibur. So like 2 level 4s. You can remove both overlay units. I think during either player's turn to have this card's attack double to 4,000 until the end of your opponent's next turn and all that. It's basically, in a way, a
like
Karate Man.
Itself.
It's honest, but in a way, it's like Karate Man and Plague Spreader Wolf, but just doesn't kill itself.
Yeah, exactly. It's so dumb.
It can be useful, but at the same time,
it's useful, but
it won't be overly hyped in a way.
I can see it become a staple though. I'd rather use
Possibly
that
it could be
over
like
Utopia.
Leviathan. No, Utopia would probably be better. Because Utopia negates attacks. The only thing you've got to be careful of is with mind control, and obviously your opponent going in for Utopia Ray using your Utopia, which is kind of funny.
Oh boy. But yeah, that is our review, and
yeah. So basically, yes, in a way, the ban list is terrible, but at the same time, don't fear that Wind Up or whatever are going to absolutely dominate it and move on to another game. There are a ton of decks which can be run, and there's more stuff coming out which will basically give new decks a boost, which could fight for top tier. So just basically continue enjoying the game and don't let it get to you.
Chill the fuck out when it comes to stuff like this and just relax.
Yeah.
Fucking take it easy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is us signing out because yeah.
Okay.
Banlist 2012. It's pretty lame, but meh.
Never mind, we've got a chance.